Welcome to J is for Justice podcast. If live breaking news and following true crime is your thing, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you like what you see in my videos, please consider giving them a thumbs up. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to J is for Justice. My name is Jay. I'm your host today. Welcome in, and all the moderators that are here. Thank you. Cheryl T, Auntie Cheryl. Be careful driving. Do you guys like my mug? It says, sorry, I was on mute. Is that not fitting for me or what? Good morning, everyone. This is probably my fourth cup, though, Sin. I am caffeined up today. Hey, Chris. Have a good day at work. Good morning, Jean. Hello, Miss Sin. Did I read Stacy Confessed? I don't know about that. I didn't hear that. But I haven't watched these yet. These are all new. These videos just came out. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, Fem. Peanut Shell, I like your name. Hey, SK, CJK, all kinds of initials. Hi, Cole. Cole, thank you for the link last night. Appreciate it. Hi, Potato, Coconut Cooter. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to play this short video first, and I also wanted to share. Oh, look, I've got this up. I forgot. Look at our beauty, SK. Tits McGee. Look at that. We can pin Tits McGee. Good morning. Will you be playing part 2 as well? Yes. Part 2 just came out 3 hours ago. Alona, hello. Poco. Good morning. Good morning, guys. All right, let's play this short video. This is from Monkey's Army, and the link is in the description, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to you guys in chat as well, because that's where these originated from. Go subscribe to Monkey's Army. All right, let's play this short video courtesy of Monkey's Army first. This will give us some background on the Michael Vaughan case and, the latest. Do you guys have sound? You don't. Hold on, let me fix the audio. I don't know why it does this.
5-year-old known as Monkey disappeared from his home in July of 2021. Abby Davis has been following this story, and Abby, the chief, says they're still sifting through tips and conducting searches.
Jude, he says the case isn't cold even as the 4-year anniversary of Michael's disappearance approaches.
This is one of the worst case scenarios for any small city.
The disappearance of Michael Monkey Vaughan.
He is energetic, very inquisitive, loves the moon and stars.
Brandy Neal's second youngest.
He wants answers to everything. He wants to know how everything works.
Neal wears reminders of him as she tries to make sense of all that's happened since the phone call from Monkey's dad that forever changed their lives in July 2021.
He was frantic and told me he couldn't find Michael.
I'd just gotten home from work.
It's a day Fruitland Police Chief J.D. Huff will never forget either.
I received a phone call from my captain. He just explained that we had a missing child.
Huff says it soon became clear this case was different.
In those places where we would commonly see or find those children that were, lost for a little while, all of those areas had been checked, and Michael was not there. We started looking at it from the criminal aspect at that point.
And it just kind of all melds together. Just searching, the questions, the worry. It felt like the whole world just stopped. And then kept going.
Huff says they've never stopped digging. The last major breakthrough in the case was more than 2 years ago. Crews dug up suspects Stacy and Sarah Wondra's backyard that sits just a few blocks from Michael's home. Police say they had credible information from someone living in the Wondra's house the young boy's body was there. Cadaver detection dogs alerted to human remains, but none were found.
You said that you guys believe he was buried in the Wondras' backyard and then potentially moved elsewhere. Is that still the case?
That's still my belief.
The Wondras are still suspects, so are Adrian Lucien and Brandon Shurtleff, who lived with the couple at their Red Wing Street house.
Were you involved in the disappearance of Michael Vaughan?
No.
In an interview with KTVB last year, Stacy said he didn't know anything about Michael's abduction or where the little boy is today.
I have no reason to hide anything from anybody. I'm not that type of person.
Stacy has been in and out of custody for a couple of years after pleading guilty to an unrelated gun crime, then violating conditions of his supervised release. Sarah is in prison until at least 2026 on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and destruction, alteration, or concealment of evidence unrelated to Michael's disappearance. Huff says he knows where Lucien and Shurtleff are, but wouldn't elaborate further on any of the suspects since it's an active investigation. He says he's confident the right people will one day be held accountable.
It's been said in the past that, no body, no crime. I would just tell you that I don't believe that holds water. And the only reason I say that is because with the volumes of circumstantial evidence that you can obtain.
We need that one piece, that one little piece to tell us where Michael is.
Do you have hope that they'll bring Michael home?
Yes.
Hey, Danny.
One way or another.
Huff believes there are people out there that know what happened to Michael or have information about his disappearance.
So sad.
The chief urges them to call or text this number with any tips, 208-343-COPS. You can also send an email to findmichael@fruitland.org. Jude?
Yeah, Abby, this tragedy has gripped the whole town of Fruitland. Whenever you drive through, you see all those signs and people looking for answers and closure.
Yeah, just devastating.
Yeah, thank you.
Poor little Michael. Poor little Michael. So there's one more clip I wanted to play of his mom, Brandy. I absolutely adore her. I've never spoken to her before, but you don't have to speak to her to see the love she has for her son, and she's not giving up. This woman is not going to stop until she finds out what happened to her son, and it absolutely breaks my heart to see her go through this and to see these scumbags see her go through this. It's absolutely deplorable. But this is Monkey's mom, Michael's mom, pleading for help to find Michael.
I'm Michael Joseph Vaughan's mama. That smile was one of our most favorite camping trips. He got to see his first beaver dam. And he got to catch so many frogs that day. His beautiful blue eyes. He was so happy that day because I promised we would go get ice cream cones. He laughed so hard because his baby sister got to have her first ice cream cone, and it was everywhere. Our family is broken without him. We miss his laughs, his smiles. We miss his hugs. We need him home. I am asking for everyone's help. Please, please, if you know anything at all, if you know something, please, I am begging. This is my baby. This is my son. Please, I need your help to bring him home.
I have no words. This was courtesy of Missing PNW. Crimes Revisited. Ugh, it just breaks my heart, man. That is truly a mother who is yearning to find out what happened to her son. Oh, I know. Literally makes your heart hurt, doesn't it? Ugh, it gives me a lump in my throat every time. And then I think, how selfish of me to think that when this woman has to go through it. Hey, Jules. Good to see you. Oh, makes me ill. Absolutely just ill. So now that you know, if you didn't know before, who Stacy Wondra is, we're going to watch part 1 of him talking to police. Now, Stacy was locked up. And if you watched the live where Brandy actually confronted him on a panel, She was begging him, like, what do you, tell him what you know. Tell me what you know. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Well, he was stating that when he was locked up on another charge, that they interrogated him to the point where, he just said that Michael was in the backyard buried because that's what they wanted to hear. Yes, Jackie, Miss Nightbot, he is. He is in jail right now. And so is his wife, Sarah. So what we have here is, this is from 2022. Let me shrink me down here. This is from 2022, November 12th to be exact. And this is part 1 of Stacy Wondra tells police more than where to dig, part 1. Exactly, Alyssa. I always think that too. I always think, how can I not watch this when this woman is living it? Like, I'm grateful that I don't have to live that. The least I can do is watch it and raise awareness to it. It's not about me. You know what I mean? It's not about me. Hello. Good morning, Sherry. All right, let's get into the interrogation, or whatever you call this, of Stacy Wondra. He is the suspect in the disappearance of Michael Monkey Vaughan. I haven't watched these yet either. I will put some captions up here. Maybe it'll help. I don't know if the audio is going to be good. These damn dogs. The first 30 seconds doesn't have audio. Oh, Bella. Oh, Bella. I'm going to mute.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. You want to still talk to you for a bit, okay? Okay. I'm just going to go in the in-talks room for now.
How's it going, man?
It's okay. I heard you doing.
Good. Hey, I've been a patrol guy over here. Hey, we're just got to get some formalities out of the way, so I'm going to read this to you real quick, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer and want one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning.
Okay.
You have the right to interrupt the conversation and use these rights at any time.
Okay.
Do you understand these rights, as I've told you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hey, Detective Fruitland PD, you know him?
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to you a bit. They want to FaceTime you so you can give them a little more information on where this body's actually buried at, because I guess they're not finding him yet.
Okay.
Are you good with that?
I mean, good as I'm going to be.
Okay.
What's in your pen? And I'm going to give you a number so you can dial in there.
Did you get in all right?
Yeah. Turn the phone down there. Video.
Okay, so he's telling them, yes, they're digging up his yard and they're not finding Michael. He said that he was buried in the yard. The cadaver picked up, I believe, a scent. And then they dug up the entire backyard and they weren't finding Michael.
Takes like 6 times to load.
No, it doesn't. The machine's not very good.
No, they suck. You have to load it like 5 or 6 times.
I'll just turn that.
What time is it?
I think it's about 2 o'clock.
It's not 1:42.
So you're a deputy out in the field?
Yep.
I thought you worked in here.
Yep.
Wow, I didn't know you were a deputy out in the field, Ernie. I thought you said you were just a jailer.
He's going with me.
Why is he questioning anyone? God, he is so gross.
Oh, yeah. I don't make it back here too much.
You can't add phone numbers.
You can't?
No. These are all numbers that I have previously dialed. You gotta add contacts. And you can only add email.
Okay.
We'll get an email
I'll call my dad and we'll get this set up.
He's gonna have to download the Visit Now app.
Okay.
It's called Getting Out Visits.
Hey, you're gonna have to download an app so you can talk to him.
You can't just.
I mean, we can make this FaceTime happen over Ben's work phone, but the only thing is it would just be recorded on the body cam. What's the app called again?
It's called Getting Out Visits. He's gonna have to go create an account and set up everything. It's not just an instant. Like, it's a long process. You might as well be better off just video shot on facing the body cam, because it's gonna take him probably close to an hour to set up.
Can you hear?
Thank you, Sherry.
Okay, let me go grab Ben's work phone and we'll do it there. Alright, let me go grab Ben's work phone. I'll be right back.
Might be locked in there, Chris.
No, it's the key with the light on it. The white one, there you go.
Ew, look at him. He's so gross.
The jail's getting pretty full, man.
This one?
Yeah.
Are you the chief deputy?
No, that's not me, man. I don't want that. Nope, I just do, I serve civil papers and then I cover patrol calls.
So you don't have like the permissions to like do.
No, it's not me, man.
Oh, okay.
No. We can probably get you in contact with the right person, but
They won't. They refuse to call, and I've literally been stuck at watch since Thursday night, and they told me that I was gonna I was gonna be able to get off on Friday, but they didn't realize that it was
Look at
Veterans
those
Day.
legs, man.
yeah. Well, you gotta,
Can I utilize the restroom before all this? Like, I've really messed up. It really hurts.
yeah.
I'm okay with it.
John's son, you think that Wade's dreamy? No, Wooly.
Well, I think
Hold
I have
on.
this personal number.
Wooly, he actually was arrested again on December 23rd. Yeah, he's a total dirtbag. Hey, Lisa. Does he have feet? I don't know. Yeah, Wade is a freaking pig. We aren't attracted to criminals over in these parts.
No, that's the number?
Yeah.
Especially rapists and murderers. They're not very hot to us over here. We prefer non-killers.
Do you want us to FaceTime you off your personal cell, or do you have a work phone you want to do?
He was lucky. Yep.
Okay. Alright, we'll send it on now.
Oh, God, hummingbird. Are you serious?
Fucking fuzzy slippers and lip balm.
Hey, Tiffany.
Jay said that he liked them.
I guess that was that was a phone call that they heard last night. He told his mom that he liked these guys.
Oh.
This is part 1 of 2, guys, by the way.
Everybody's acting real stupid overnight, but we didn't find anything that we did a shakedown. About 5:30. Pretty good size bag of half. Pretty good amount. Probably a gram or 2.
Yeah, I heard just like 1.5 grams or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They charge anyone?
But then he shared it with Russell.
God almighty.
Good go? All right, man, so I'm going to dial his number up.
You can hear him breathing in the body cam.
Is he calling my phone? Yeah. No. No. He didn't answer it.
Answer your FaceTime, boy. Barbara, that was my sound bites, actually. Watch.
God almighty.
It would have been funny if it was him, though.
You got paperwork to serve me too?
Do I?
Yeah. No. I just saw papers.
This dude knows the process. He's a career criminal.
No, that's
That's why he's so comfortable asking questions. Loser.
What's your work cell number?
People like him shouldn't live in neighborhoods with kids. They should have a little red dot over their house. You know what I mean?
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
You got paperwork to serve me too. Well, he's a scumbucket.
See if you can FaceTime it from his phone.
Who are they trying to FaceTime? I'm confused on that. Did anybody catch who they're trying to call? Hey, UA, good morning, girl.
Okay, what's the other number?
Ask
Hey,
him if it's
Lucia.
ringing on his end.
Yeah.
Now FaceTime. Oh, no.
Hello?
Hey, we're trying to make it go through. All right, bye.
Okay.
It keeps...
Says it can't receive video calls right now.
Are you on, are you, is the number that just got dialed, is that an iPhone?
No. How are you?
I'm here.
Feeling okay today?
I'm tired, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that you will help me a little bit more. I'm over here, I'm in your home.
Okay.
So, I I need a little bit more direction about where Michael is at.
Go out the back door, or?
Okay.
I can't. Can you turn the camera around so I can show you?
We're flipping around right now, stand by.
Right here.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. I was a little behind on this. This is crazy. They're FaceTiming with the officers that are digging up the property. And they want him to walk through exactly where Michael's body was on FaceTime. And he's like, oh, turn your camera around. I'll show you. I just picked up on what they're doing here. Right. Like it's nothing. He doesn't seem too forced to me. Potato, he's doing it on FaceTime.
Now stand by.
Right here.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm going out the kitchen door.
And that's some equipment.
That is some equipment.
He says, oh, that's some equipment.
Okay, where do I need to go?
Okay, face to the right. Like right where the dirt piles are.
Right where the dirt piles are. About how far off of the fence?
Go
ahead. Okay, walk over there and you point us to where it needs to be.
Okay.
I don't think that's his mom. It sounds like a cop.
Now keep going out a little further.
Keep going out a little further. You're gonna have to climb that mound.
It's like right.
Or is that really his mom? I'm completely lost right now. Oh, Lisa, I'm so sorry. I know they're everywhere. Michael is still missing. They dug up this dude's entire yard and didn't find him. No one knows where Michael is except for these four suspects. It sounds like it's a cop to me, not his mom. Right. He's back in jail, Mr. Quinn. He was arrested 2 days before Christmas. Merry Christmas to his scummy ass. Yeah, it's an officer. They're walking through on FaceTime where Michael's body is.
That mound area.
Listen again.
It's right under the mound.
A little further.
To be.
Okay. Now keep going out a little further.
Keep going out a little further. You're gonna have to climb that mound.
It's like right under that mound area.
It's right under the mound. About where at compared to the trees?
A little like right to the right of the trees area.
To the right of the trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
He makes
it sick. Where the
Okay, where at now?
Now he's off the dirt mound. It's like underneath the dirt mound area.
And about where he's standing?
Yeah, a little bit less, like closer to the house.
Come closer to the house?
Yeah.
And what is he wrapped in?
It should be a garbage bag.
Okay, what color is the garbage bag?
It would either be white or black. We only had two colors.
Oh my God. Straight up said he's in a garbage bag, y'all. That's way too specific. He's in a garbage bag. It's either white or black. Did somebody move Michael without his knowledge? Like Sarah and Lucienne or something? Brandon? He knew that body was there, but did he know that it was removed? Oh, this makes me so sick. And I just can't help but think, poor Brandy. Listen to how he says it so nonchalant. Those are the only two colors we had.
It should be a garbage bag.
Okay, what color is the garbage bag?
It would either be white or black. We only had two colors.
Oh, man.
wants you to direct him from the fence where that orange thing in his hand is. Where do we need to stop it?
Right about there.
Right about there. Okay. All right. We will try there.
Okay.
Do you have any other suggestions for us, Stacy?
I mean, like I said, that's where he was buried.
Okay.
That's the last place I had known. Again, I haven't been home for quite a while, and a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So the only other place I would say, if he's not in that backyard, is go to Cuna to Brandon's house and check in the backyard by.
Oh my good gracious! No. I don't think he's playing him at all. I don't think he's playing him at all.
You know what I mean? So the only other place I would say, if he's not in that backyard.
Remember, they went to Cuna to tow Brandon's car to Cuna.
Is go to Cuna to Brandon's house and check in the backyard by the tree area.
Okay, well, we're gonna finish here first, and then we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
So does he need to go right or left? Or anywhere else?
That general area, that bucket's enough to dig, but you're gonna want to start digging underneath the dirt piles.
Okay, how far down is Michael?
I don't know how far she actually dug, to be honest with you.
I don't know how far she actually dug, to be honest with you. I can see why Brandy is infuriated at this man. Infuriated. He is back in jail, too. He was arrested the day before Christmas. I don't know how far she actually dug, to be honest with you. This was November 12th of 2022. But this was just released. Listen to this part again.
Underneath the dirt piles.
Okay, how far down is Michael?
I don't know how far she actually dug, to be honest with you.
About, give me an estimate.
Maybe 4 or 5 feet.
4 or 5 feet? 4 or 5 feet, that's probably taller than me.
Like I said, you asked for an estimate, I'm giving you what, it's probably shorter than that. I don't have an exact idea.
Okay, when she dug the hole, was she standing in the hole?
She's standing outside of it.
Okay, and was she using a regular shovel?
I think it was a bullnose, or what do you call them, pointed ones.
Okay, and did the shovel, was she able to stand on the outside of the ground and the shovel able to reach the bottom of the hole?
Yeah.
Okay, about how far down was the shovel in the hole?
I don't know, let's say, 3 feet down. 2 feet down. I don't have like I said, I don't have an exact.
Okay, so they did get a scent in the backyard. They questioned him. He stated that Michael was buried in the backyard. So they dug up the backyard. They couldn't find him. Now they're FaceTiming with him to say, where is he? That's the only reason they dug up the whole backyard, was because the cadaver got a scent. And I don't think she... Damn it, Bella. I don't think she did that deep. If she even buried him there.
Measurement, to give you. I didn't pay attention that far.
That's okay. Okay, we will try where you suggested, and I will call you back. Okay, Stacy?
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. I don't have to wait here. I have to wait here or what?
If they call us back, we'll come back here and call you back.
Can you try to advocate and see if you can get a hold of, was one of the LT or or not LT because he's hunting, but the sergeant, and see if but taking me away from the only thing that helps me with is being able to talk to my mom. And, all I want to do is talk to my mom. That's the only thing I really want. I didn't even barely get a chance to talk to her much last night because everything was so,
Okay, well, I'll talk to who I can and see if you're allowed to make calls, and we'll go from there. I don't, like I said, man, I'm on the patrol side of it, so I don't really know what happens back here too much. So, but I'll give you my word that I'll go talk to him right now and see. So basically, all you want to do is talk to your mom, right?
I just want to call my mom. I have minutes on her side.
Okay.
So in calling her, I don't have to worry about them resetting a phone number for minutes or anything.
Okay.
I mean, it's just she has a prepaid account set up on her number.
Okay, well, we'll put you back over there and I'll talk to these guys and see what we can do for you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for helping us out, man.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. This come out of 600?
Yeah.
Reverend Wise, come on over here, man. Don't out of my room.
Oh, I didn't put there.
Reverend, can I holler at you, please?
When I get a chance, man, I am like knee deep in paperwork.
Alright, I'll do it in a second, please.
No. If anybody is having issues listening to any of this information, I'm very...
Hang on. That was part one.
Was she using a regular shovel?
Hang on. Let's go to part two now.
Bullnose, or what do you call them? Pointed ones.
This one's longer. Here's part two, guys. No, Jeffrey.
Hello? Hello?
Hey.
Perfect.
You're free?
Alright.
Thanks, Sin.
Hey, Stace.
Alright.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How are you? Let me go get okay? I'm just out in front of your house here. Let me show you.
Where's Sarah at?
That's Chris McDonough's voice, y'all. That's Chris McDonough. He says, I'm just out in front of your house, okay?
Let me go get okay? I'm just out in front of your house here. Let me show you.
Where's Sarah at?
She's in custody.
You guys arrested her?
I guess they did, yeah.
Where did they take her? Yet?
I guess. Hang on, I'm trying to turn my camera around. There it is. Let me get out of my truck. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Oh. Welcome home.
Yeah, fucking great.
Look at, I know, we got everybody and their mothers here, as you can see.
Yeah.
You know. And, you know, when we talked the other night, I shared with you, we're putting in motion a lot of stuff, right, bro?
Mm-hmm.
And say hi to the crew.
Stacy.
How are you feeling?
Oh, my God. Do you hear how they're, like, trying to butter him? Hi, Stace. Oh, they must be vomiting in their mouths. Say hello to the crew. Hi, Stace. Do you think Stace is buying it? I don't.
A lot of stuff, right, bro? Mm-hmm. And say hi to the crew.
Stacy.
How are you feeling?
Irritated.
Yeah, like, help us understand where you're at.
No, I'm just tired of being cooped up. I'm tired of being stuck in a little fucking cell and not getting any time out.
Oh, woe is me. Woe is me.
Yeah, we get it. Trust me. And, so I'm going to turn the camera around And all three of us are here. And let's go into your house first of all, okay? Just for a second. Get an idea. So Carson was out last night. We got here last night.
Okay.
Now, mind you, Carson, I learned this too overnight. Just about 30 minutes or so. If you guys want to rewind and play it on faster speed. But what was I going to say? Fuck, I can't remember now. Ugh.
How'd that go?
Good. You know, I mean, he's
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
He mentioned that, he doesn't know really what's going on from his position, right?
Yeah.
Which is okay. So we're back home here.
Oh, Carson, right. Okay, so Carson, I found out overnight, is a neighbor, okay? Now get this shit. I think Carson might know shit too. Because listen, Carson is their neighbor. And remember he said that Carson was doing taxi rides like, oh, I'll only leave my keys with Carson. Hey, jammers. I'll only leave my keys with Carson to do the runs or whatever, or the taxi rides or whatever. Well, Carson is also a registered sex offender. A registered sex offender. Well, this is Mike Monkey's Army's YouTube, and that's where I'm playing it from. I'm not watching it from Clutch Your Pearls, who thought he could just watermark this himself. No, thank you. I am a little stuffy, Lucia. Yes, uninvited. Yes, that's him. That's exactly who this is. I went through who he is in the very beginning. But Carson is a registered sex offender. Uh-huh. And I'll show you a video after this is over showing you all of the friends. And I call them friends of the Wondras that are registered sex offenders. There's quite a few. It's sick. It's really sick.
You can see what everybody's been up to. Is this your room here?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to see anything in particular while we're here?
What beds are in the house?
This one right here. This looks like some master. Looks like a comfortable bed. Is this one yours?
Yeah, it's the queen.
Why is he asking what beds are in the house? Did something happen to Michael in a bed?
That's a nice bed. And I'll go in the other room.
Oh, fuck.
This one over here. That looks like a little water bed, or what is that?
No, that's a queen bed as well. What's in the next room over?
This one's empty.
Nothing. Okay.
Yeah. Was there a bed in there?
There was supposed to be a California king bed in the master bedroom, in our bedroom, but I don't know what happened to it.
Wow. There's a bed missing. There's a bed missing.
Okay. Yeah.
Which one did Adrian stay in?
The room, the room you're facing to your right.
This one here?
And no.
This one here?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that his, or is that yours?
Go up closer. What is that? I can't see it.
Nightstand?
Looks like a nightstand or something.
That table Sarah's, I don't know what that green thing is. Is there a blue cord connected to the back of it?
Yeah.
That's probably the Wi-Fi box then.
Okay, so you don't mind.
What's in the closet? Nothing?
Nothing, it looks empty, bro.
Yeah, that's all. That's Sarah's stuff.
Okay. So, going out here, as you can see, everybody's still in the backyard. Let me go back here to the laundry room. Anything in here?
No, what's the garage look like? Empty?
Yeah.
Well, it looks about the same. It has her car and what it looked like before, and there's like a trailer and.
Oh.
Yeah, her car's here.
Bro.
Where was that duct tape at?
Turn the camera to the left of her car.
What? Duct tape.
Over here?
Yeah, there was a bookshelf. Yeah, that's the duct tape roll, I think. Or is that Scotch tape?
It's Scotch tape.
Yeah, no, that's not the right one.
Oh my God.
No.
So he admitted they used duct tape. We've got a white or black trash bag and duct tape. And he says, no, that's not the roll. Yeah, that's Chris McDonald.
Oh, it wouldn't be on the table. There was a little stand.
Okay. Let me look around for it.
I don't think they hit him. I don't think they hit him with a car. I think they took him. And I think he was screaming. And I think they put fucking duct tape on his mouth. The poor baby. Fuck this guy. Oh, that's not the right roll. Fuck this guy.
It was a tall bookshelf. It was a tall one.
Okay.
No, she must have gotten rid of it.
She got rid of all the evidence. So she got rid of the bed. She got rid of the duct tape. Right?
What's on the side of her car?
This is her car.
Yeah, what's on the side of it?
What?
It says we accept Venmo and PayPal.
Yeah, what's on the other side, like the front? What does that say?
It says love, hope, faith, taxi ride for today.
Hey Stacy, where was the tricycle at?
On top. Well, turn the camera around.
Where was the tricycle at? Dude, they know a hell of a lot more than we ever thought. What tricycle?
It was sitting on the boxes right up there.
Okay.
They rearranged all the boxes.
Was it Monkey's tricycle? Does Monkey have a tricycle missing? Guys, did Monkey take off on a tricycle? And they had his poster on the refrigerator. There's a selfie of his wife, Sarah, like a spade taking a selfie with Michael's poster on the refrigerator. They had, and he's saying, oh, it was in there. She got rid of it all. Oh my God. Well, it was something. Whatever he was riding on, they had it in their garage.
It says love, hope, faith, taxi ride for today.
Hey Stacy, where was the tricycle at?
On top. Well, turn the camera around. It was sitting on the boxes right up there.
Okay.
They rearranged all the boxes, so it was literally closer to the trailer on the right side. No. That side of the trailer, but yeah, your left, my right. But it was sitting. They did a lot of rearranging in the garage.
All right.
So how long has she been in custody?
I'm not sure.
Is that why she wasn't answering the last couple nights?
No, I think last night was
her last night.
Yeah, they held her. So question.
Yeah.
On out front or out back here.
Yeah.
Right, trying to direct these guys. As you can see, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
They've had 3 cadaver dogs have all alerted to the backyard.
Hear that?
But they're trying to narrow down the scent, and so.
Okay, let me play that in the back. They had 3 cadaver dogs that alerted to his backyard.
3 cadaver dogs have all alerted to the backyard, but they're trying to narrow down the scent, and so any help you have.
So to be 1,000% with you, where I've directed you is the last place that I knew. That's literally the place that he was buried. Where that dumpster is, or where that bucket is right there is, I mean, that's in the area where I told you. I wasn't out there when she was burying him, correct, completely.
Okay.
I just had noticed the general vicinity, which it was where that bucket, that loader is. That's.
So we came out to this.
Fence.
See that mark on your fence?
Yeah.
We came out to that point, and we went down. How far did you guys go down?
Oh, about 3 foot. Pretty good. Yeah, we were down about 3 foot. Pretty deep.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. How close was he to the? It's like the box that was out there for sprinkler box. How close was he to the sprinkler box?
He was to the.
It was in the middle of the yard, about where the bucket is.
Oh yeah, it's not there anymore, huh?
No.
I mean, he wasn't.
Wow.
It was. I think he was a little bit closer in than the sprinkler. Where was it at? Right there.
Yeah, you can see it out there tomorrow.
Yeah. No, so it would have been a little closer in. Not like right on the edge of the fence, but.
Okay.
I'm giving you the best I can, guys. Like lots. Sarah hasn't exactly been complete, with obviously being honest with you guys, and I'm trying to give you what I can.
Could it have been over in the corner, Stacy? Over next to Starkey's fence?
It might be. You could check there. All I know is that the place where I saw her start the shoveling was where I pointed you. But
wait.
Whole yard. I mean,
what did he say? Hold on.
I know is that the place where I saw her start the shoveling.
Them. Did you hear that? The place where I saw her start the shoveling. Them.
Over next to Starkey's fence?
It might be. You could check there. All I know is that the place where I saw her start the shoveling was where I pointed you. But tear up the whole yard. I mean, I'm giving you guys what I got. Like I said. Huh?
We don't want to do that unless we have to.
I know, and I don't want you to have to, unless you have to either. But I can only.
Over there in the corner by the fence, huh?
It may be. It could be. All I know is that from the directions that the directions where I gave you, that's where she was starting to dig. So. And Oakley,
that's Michael Vaughan's.
Always dug around that same spot, if you noticed, and I think Oakley was onto something. Like, I don't know, Oakley's a pretty smart dog, being a hound, but she always dug in that vicinity, that area, and she really never went around to a lot of other places in the yard to dig. If you noticed, like, she was usually stuck to like one area, which is pretty usual for a hound dog, that's the best I got for you. I wish I could tell you, yeah, it's for sure over to the left. I mean, what I've gotten for sure is from where I told you guys. Trust me, I want him home. I want you guys to
I want him to be found.
Yeah, because I've already told Brandy, and, you know, that we were over here and what we were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So her whole family is just tore up right now. All the kids crying, they're crying.
Yeah.
And I think the sooner we can get this done, the better it's going to be for them.
Yeah. So you said what are they called? The cadaver dogs?
Yes.
Oh, so you said that they were hitting on the backyard though, right?
Yes.
Well, I mean, so that's what I like to hear, because I mean that just confines in the information that I'm providing you guys. I mean, I'm distraught, you know, like I want this,
seems like it.
You know, I want this to be done and over with, you know. This family suffered way too long, and you know. Have you spoke to my mom since yesterday?
No, I've been here the entire time.
Have you? Okay. Well, last night I was just going through a lot of mental stuff, and I told my mom that what I told you guys was a fable, but it wasn't. I was going mentally insane, reversing things in my head, worried about that I told you guys something wrong. But just if you guys talk to her, let her know that, you know, everything I've given you, I mean, the dogs are pointing to it and everything else, you know. So, I mean, I've got you guys in the right direction.
Yeah. And Sarah's made comments too, however, hers were that you were the one that did this.
Oh my God. Yeah, I had no. I can't even mow the yard. Do you see me digging a hole that big? I mean, I can barely walk as it is. So I mean, there's no way I have the energy.
Stuff of finding him, that kind of proves that, you know, we can believe you more than we can believe Sarah.
Right. I mean, if that's all the crap she's giving you, you know, it's just that he's the one that dug the hole. But she's not giving you any specifics. I can give you the specifics, but there's no way with my height or my weight and my, you know, I can't even mow the yard. There's no.
In other words, you're a fat, lazy piece of shit.
I don't have the physical abilities. I mean, now I will after I get out of, you know, doing what I'm doing, but, you know. But, yeah, that's not something I could have done.
Okay, yeah, and as long as we're able to find Michael and that goes hand in hand with what you told us, then I would be led to believe you more than I would be led to believe Sarah.
Yeah.
And so if there's anything that you can help us out with about where to look, what they've done, if there's any specific side of the yard, anything that you may have forgot.
I'll definitely let you guys know. Like I said, all I've got for you is where I pointed you. You know, you could check the corner of the yard, you know. Like I said, Sarah, you know, could have done something with it when I wasn't home, you know. You know, knowing that she knew that I had seen where she was digging, you know. So maybe she just wanted to keep, you know, try to, you know, keep it as a confusion, you know. I mean, she's pretty scandalous like that.
Yeah, it's amazing too what adrenaline will do, right?
So.
Yes, Detective Keller said she threw you right under the bus.
No.
When they came through the door with the search warrant, nobody even asked her any questions. She just flat out said it.
She just flat out said Stacy did it all?
No, she said Stacy murdered him and buried him.
Oh my God, dude, that is the most. Wow, man.
What?
That's definitely not what I did.
What did you do? What did you do to Michael, Stacy? What did you freaking do? Oh my God, I'd want to kill this guy myself.
I said Stacy did it all?
No, she said Stacy murdered him and buried him.
Oh my God, dude, that is the most. Wow, man. That's definitely not what I did. I didn't do any of that. And you're gonna find out as soon as you guys locate him. Like I said, I wanted no part in that, none.
Is the duct tape still gonna be over his mouth?
It should be.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is the duct tape still going to be over his mouth?
It should be.
Okay.
I didn't watch take them off.
Okay.
So you should have everything intact as it was.
How long, give me an approximate time frame it took her to dig and bury?
I don't know, I'd say probably between a half hour to an hour-ish. I want to say. I mean, I think Adrian was helping her if I'm right about that. I mean, Adrian's Brandon wasn't anywhere around that. But I know Adrian's, pretty decent, skinny dude, so his abilities, and he's taller, so his abilities are a little more, spread open, wide open than.
Okay. Okay.
So, couple of questions. Anything else you want to see in the house while we're here?
I wondered, my fishing poles were still in the garage, but.
You want us to go check?
I mean, if you can,
What the fuck you need fishing poles for? Travel? Travel, that's so true. That's why they need to find Michael, right? Because if there's duct tape, there's evidence of who did this. Red Riding Hood. This is from 2022. It was just released. This is from when they were digging up the Wondra's backyard. But Stacy has been arrested again on probation violation 2 days before Christmas. After making his rounds on YouTube, on numerous channels, he was rearrested.
I had my wallet and stuff like that, and I don't know where any of that stuff is.
Okay, man, let me turn this around.
Okay, man.
Thank you guys for calling me and stuff. I'm glad I'm able to help you guys.
Well, you're helping a lot. You're helping us, and we appreciate that very much. Let's go to the garage and see where your fishing poles are.
Is that fishing poles? To the right.
Okay, I got this
one.
one.
Other right. There you go. Oh, that's a gas can. Okay, keep going down. Okay, there's one. Yep, that's one of them. Is there only one?
Yeah, there's only one, bud.
That's awesome. Yeah, that pisses me off too.
Here's the trunk that's open. Did they put him in the trunk?
I would assume they put him on one of the trunks. Yeah.
Well, but did they or don't assume, don't guess. Remember, we don't want you.
I honestly don't know where he was placed.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a no. Who's Edward Ramsey?
Her dad.
Okay, yeah. And let me see if there's another fishing pole. Scott's not finding it. I'm not finding it.
No.
A lot of stuff over here. Whose stuff is all this?
Ed's and Kay's.
Okay, mostly the parents' house. Hey, you say there's the show.
This is 11/12/2022. November 12th, 2022.
Shelf here where the duct tape was is gone?
Yeah, it's no longer there.
Okay.
I would point it right out to you guys. I mean, it was the only tallest shelf in there.
Okay. And let me see if there's you don't see any duct tape sticking out, right?
No,
she's got.
Is that a toolbox? No. What is that?
I don't know. I don't want to open it.
Oh no, don't worry about that. That's her sewing stuff.
As Ed Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
All Bibles. Looks like she ordered boxes of Bibles.
Yeah. She does that. She goes on a rampage of ordering the dollar Bibles.
What?
So this refrigerator.
She orders bulk Bibles?
did they use this at any point with Michael?
Not to my knowledge. I know that it was just, they only used it for food and stuff.
Yeah, it's got a lot of food in it.
Yeah.
Would the duct tape be in any of these?
No, those, I didn't even see boxes down there. What's under there?
Nothing. Just some light bulbs. Light bulbs.
Now, what's the mail on the thing right there?
So this one is property statement. Looks like fake taxi.
Fake taxi? You know, I gotta say, I gotta give it to Krish. Like, whatever it took to get this motherfucker to talk as much as he has at this point. Oof. I mean, they're doing a good job, you know, walking through the house with him.
Sarah Wondra International Christian Assembly. This junk mail. And then this is a box for Sarah. And it's more Bibles, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
More Bibles?
Yeah, she really went all crazy.
Dude, she's on a Bible fast here.
Oh my gosh.
She's gonna bring you to Jesus.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll get there on my own, thanks. Like, holy shit. That is some crazy stuff. Is there any mail in the house at all for me? Did you guys notice?
I didn't see any mail for you today. Yeah, we didn't see anything for you.
You guys been the first group to get it. Or to seen it. Well, I appreciate you looking.
Keep a journal.
Go in the bedroom. I could probably point it out to you. Our master bedroom. It was
Yeah. We can go up to the garage a sec. I can text. Come back to us. Sorry, we just locked ourselves out.
It happens. What's in the back of her car? Anything?
No, it's empty. No, it's just junk. Anything here belong to Michael Vaughan?
No. Lift the black thing up. That black plastic thing lifts up. Is there anything under there? No. No.
Just a phone.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's supposed to be my hazard kit, but
okay.
I don't really.
The toy.
Huh?
Do you remember where that went?
The what? The toy?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay. We'll go back inside.
What's on the door?
We had to cover the doorbells.
Oh, okay.
We just put a piece of paper on it.
That makes sense.
So if you see her journal,
yeah. What's that?
Is this it?
That might be one of them. What's to the left of that, or to the right of that? A little bit. You're right, or you're left. Down? No. Well, that works too. We'll go over there in a minute. What's that thing?
That's a computer laptop.
Okay. Well, she never had that before, so I don't know.
That's all new.
Yeah.
And she's got a little notebook thing here.
Say Erica?
Erica.
Yeah, that's her friend in prison. I would go through some of her. Do you have her phone and stuff too?
Yeah, we have her phone, but it's. We don't have her journals. Are these her journals?
Yeah. I mean, those are her notepads, her notebooks that she uses. There should be. She has a couple of them. That looks like it's brand new. What's the other one?
This one is empty as well.
Is what?
This is empty as well.
Oh, is it? Okay, let's go to the table to the left of you. You're over there. What's all that?
It looks like envelopes, more Bibles.
Holy.
Yeah, no, look at this, dude. She's got 2 big boxes of Bibles.
Oh my goodness.
Look at all these religious books here.
Yeah. What's all that?
Books for putting bills or something like that.
Yeah, what's in the envelopes? Is it?
I don't know, Scott.
She would store money in them. Usually.
They're empty.
Oh, okay. Well, she made sure not to, is that a... Hey, what's that? Open that drawer again. Oh, look, you found the... What's that blue thing right there?
Blue thing.
Yeah, straight down. Okay. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, you found the notebook drawer. What's that stuff right there?
Yeah, it looks like just some paperwork.
If you guys find anything that has to do with my personal info, my personal who is that from?
It's from her to you.
Oh, which one is that one?
I don't know. It says, this, you wrote this. Or no, she wrote this.
She wrote that, yeah.
Somebody did. Love Boo. Is she Boo?
Yeah, please don't leave. What?
Babe, I need you to be with me. But this was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't really even remember that. But you just found another one?
4/20. April 20.
Oh, is that to me or her? What's the list? That's my signature, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the letters I wrote to her when I was in prison. So now I figured those out.
Got it.
But there was a drawer that had a bunch of notebooks in it.
That's the next one now.
Okay.
That one?
Well, let's see what they're... Brand new.
I have a list.
What does that say?
I have a list.
Yeah, what's the list? That's freaking a welder, a builder? Is that what it said?
I'll see you here in a second. I have a list, a Weber, build up the email list, video leads, just looks like a business plan.
Oh.
Any of these toys that you're seeing in here, or anything that you had mentioned, Michael had a toy that...
Yeah. I don't see it. What's all that stuff there?
Miscellaneous stuff. Yeah. Notebooks, pictures, school stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you check all those notebooks. I mean, those... do you guys have her purse, too?
Well, we're not sure yet. This is the first time we're looking at it.
Her purse, I think, was in the bedroom, if you want to go to the bedroom. Okay. The master bedroom.
What will we find in her purse?
I don't know. I mean, stuff that is relative to, could pertain to the case, or, I'm just trying to help you guys out with anything,
Yeah, no, anything that would help out Michael.
That closet to your left.
In here?
No, behind you.
Oh, this one?
Yeah, what's in that?
A lot of stuff.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, office medical supplies.
Medical supplies? Let me see what medical supplies.
There's nothing in it.
That's fucking weird. She's never had that before.
Yes, this is all here. just weird stuff.
Office and medical supplies, huh?
Yeah, charcoal. Then we're in your room. This is your bed.
Yeah. It's a little blurry. I can't. You gotta lift the camera up a little bit. There,
sorry.
There you go. She got a Bible, headphones.
Paperwork, mail.
Can you look? Because she has access to. Yep, that one's hers.
Now they're out here digging on this side of the yard.
Okay.
See?
Yep.
Where they're at. Any suggestions?
No, I would just use the backhoe and go by the corner of the fence area. Is that what they're doing?
Yeah, that's where they're headed back over here.
Yeah, that's just where I would have them dig.
Would Oakley go over there?
Possibly. If she didn't. She didn't really go to. She only stuck usually in one spot.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like.
Is there any doubt in your mind that Michael's back here somewhere?
I mean, doubt. I can't. I mean, the last place I knew is where I directed you. So I don't. I mean, there's. Sarah could have done something. To draw the what do you call it? To draw confusion. She could have moved him, but I don't know. The last place that I know that he was buried was where I pointed you guys.
Oh.
In your back.
After all this, he says she could have moved him. Wow. Listen to this again.
I mean, there's Sarah could have done something, to draw the what do you call it? To draw confusion, She could have moved him, but I don't know. The last place that I know that he was buried was where I pointed you guys.
In your back, in her back, her parents' back.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's. How did you guys, when you came back? Why did you come back here?
What do you mean came back there?
Yeah, I mean, like the next day, like you shared with us that Brandon put him in the guest room, bound up, but then the next day they moved him back here. Why? Why come with him?
That's a great question. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
I don't have an answer for that.
What vehicle did they use?
She left me with a Lexus, I believe, that day. So it would have been her vehicle.
Okay.
She didn't take. We didn't take the truck a whole lot of places unless we had gas money for it, because it's not that cheap to run.
Okay.
Okay, dude.
Well, as you can tell, they're doing a pretty extensive job back here.
Yeah.
We're not finding. We've gone down 3 or 4 feet, and we don't want this to reflect on you.
But yeah, I know. I don't want it either. Like I said, that's the place that I know that he was being buried. Was at the first place I directed you.
Okay, that's over here. See the orange mark on your fence?
Yeah.
That's where I put the pen down from earlier, buddy.
Yeah.
So should we go to the right of that even further?
I mean, where were the? It just doesn't make sense why he wouldn't. Why he's not. You know, he's not in the area that he was being. You guys are digging in.
No, we and yeah, only you hold that key out. We don't. You know, it doesn't make sense. But it doesn't mean he isn't there. It may just mean we haven't found him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's just bothersome that the first thing Sarah comes, Stacy did it. Like, oh no. I mean, that's the first sign of somebody that.
It's kind of right here.
Yeah.
Right next to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, we heard about it and we were like, well, that didn't take long. We can show you the body cam footage of it if you'd like.
No, I believe you. I mean, that's how scandalous she is, though. But I mean, that's the first thing that somebody that's guilty, that's the first thing that somebody would say. Oh, he did it. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So that's my point is, you know,
And then she said you buried him over at Carson's yard.
Oh my God, dude, that is so pathetic. I can't even fucking mow a lawn. How am I gonna dig a fucking hole? Fuck. I mean, that's not.
I can't
that's
with
just
him.
fucking bullshit.
Hang on. Let me turn something around here for you.
Okay.
They're finding that rag thing. Does that mean anything?
I don't know.
Okay. But no, finish your thought, buddy.
What is that? Is that a shirt or a rag?
It looks like a rag.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
See the dog, how he's reacting to it?
Where's the dog? Oh, right there. Yeah.
Did you hear what Chris said? See the dog, how he's reacting to it? A rag.
It's crazy.
Everybody's here. The news is here. Everybody's here. It's crazy.
Is my name gonna be on the news?
Yep.
No, they don't know who you are right now.
Okay.
No.
I just don't want to be like.
This is a huge problem. I mean, you can imagine that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, this is like international news because, you know, we have to find Michael. And the good part there is you've been cooperative and help guiding us through this. So
here's my question for you.
Without his body, right?
What's that?
He's asking the questions.
We don't want to leave here without his body, and your cooperation in helping us do that has been much appreciated, very much.
Yeah, absolutely. So here's what do they see?
I don't know. They're just communicating to each other.
Oh.
But what were you going to say? Here's what?
No, here's the question I have is, so like I said, my knowledge of where Michael was in our backyard. But then Sarah pointed out, well, he buried him in Carson's yard. Clearly you guys know that I'm not capable of digging a hole. Is there any way that, any thoughts that you guys have if that's the first thing she said, that seems kind of fucking a little bit awkward.
Yeah, well, what's interesting about it, and we agree with you, but what's interesting about it also, this was probably, Scott, what do you think? This is probably the deal she was going to go for. And like we told you up front,
she was going to roll.
We we showed up with a search warrant for murder to search the backyard, and it wasn't 10 seconds. It was Stacy did it, and he killed the boy, murdered the boy, or whatever the verbiage is. I wasn't there, but it's on body camera, and automatically, you're the guy. Just as we predicted.
Yeah, you guys have met me. You guys have worked with me. I've been working with you guys. I mean, as big of a person as I was, I mean, do I really seem like that type of person that could do all this myself? I mean, even if I...
We don't think you could have done this whole bit.
No.
No way.
Not at all. There's no way. I would check.
That's why the cool part that's going to be here when we do find him back here, you're the one that brought us here.
Yeah.
And so that's why we don't want to leave here.
Yeah.
Unless we have Michael.
Yeah.
Because that solidifies your statement.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And we've been honest with you.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's, we haven't, coerced you or, persuaded you to tell. We've just asked for, what's the one thing we've only asked for?
Tell the truth.
The truth. That's it. That's all. And here we are again at your house asking you, and you're being helpful, and it all, it's all recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
No questions that anybody is doing anything, that shouldn't be done. So there's a lot of grass being moved here. Do you think her family's, what's her mom and dad going to say? They haven't even shown up. Any reason why you would think that?
That's very, very unusual of them.
Yeah.
Her mom and dad, her dad is like always trying to be a part of something, or always wanting to be, he always wants to see what's going on. So that's a very unusual act for them, just so you know. Her mom is always over at the house. Always.
Right.
So that's unusual.
You think they know?
I'm sure Sarah's told them. I'm sure Sarah, yeah. I'm sure Sarah and her mom have had a lot of secretive conversations. And she doesn't like to have conversations like that with when her dad's around. So she waits until she can get her mom, alone.
Sarah and her mom.
Here, we're going to show you.
Love to hear those jail calls.
What's going on out here?
Okay.
You see the dog?
Yeah.
Working?
Yep. Why do they call it abracadabra dog? Because the color, or
human scent.
Oh. So how do you tell when he hits or not? What is the sign?
The handler does. I don't know. We'll find out here because see the handler?
Is that the handler to the left? The ball cap?
Yeah, with the ball cap.
So he's sticking around at one spot.
Is that where Oakley used to go?
Oakley didn't ever dig over that side of the yard. It was close to the house. I mean, Oakley peed and pooped around the area, but you guys dug all that up.
Yeah. You're 10,000 million% positive he was back here in this backyard.
Yes. I mean, that's where Sarah had buried him.
Is there any reason why because you will be asked why you would lie about that?
No, there wouldn't be any reason I would ever lie about that. That, to my knowledge, that's where he was buried at.
Okay. And you mentioned to your mom, you said you called your mom, you lied. Did you lie to her again, Stacy?
No. I was in tears, and I hadn't gotten any sleep,
And so I literally, at the time I was with my mom, I was mind fucking myself because mentally I was fucking with my head because I was so exhausted. But I'm gonna call her back and so she can know that everything is.
Evelyn, he may have, but we only get this part. You know what I mean? Like, that part might have been redacted because we heard the duct tape over his mouth. Like, it sounds like there was obviously previous conversations because the cop was like following up saying, was the duct tape removed from his mouth? So I believe there's a lot that isn't being released. It's interesting to note that this is released. I think what's more interesting is what they are putting out there versus what they're not. You get what I'm saying? This is more details than we've ever gotten in a press conference.
Is accurate what I told you guys.
Yeah.
She knows, like, I mean, you know, she knows that I'm working with you guys and doing what I can to assist you guys in the search of Michael. So, trust me. I mean, I'm probably the only person you have right now that's helping you. So, I mean,
we haven't talked to anybody else other than you.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew what Sarah was going to do.
Oh yeah, she did it too. 10 seconds.
Yeah, she's going to do it even further. We'll give you that heads up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You know, I mean, that's just how it goes. All right, so we're still searching. Okay. You're saying still go over.
I would say, I mean, that area where I pointed you was, yeah, right around there was where they were digging. But again, Sarah made a comment about he was buried in Carson's yard. So if that dog is hitting human scent around that area, I mean, I would honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Sarah was scandalous and went and reburied him. Just because
she did. I don't know if she has that capacity to do.
I don't know either.
You know,
I don't know.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, she's not small.
But it takes a lot of physical
strength
to dig a hole like that up.
Yeah.
So I'm still going with your first comment.
Yeah.
That it's out there, over there.
I mean, the dog. It looks like the dog keeps hitting in the area of the house, that area where they're digging.
Yeah, the dog is definitely going back over to that corner. So, man, something in my eye. Hang on, I'm not getting any younger. Sorry.
You need a tissue for your issue?
No.
Wow, he thinks he's a jokester. You need a tissue for your issue? Granny, timing is everything. Timing is everything.
Sorry.
You need a tissue for your issue?
No, I have a little, you know how you get sleep?
Yeah.
And all, it hit my, sorry about that, I apologize.
You haven't slept yet?
Buddy?
You haven't slept yet? You've been there all day, huh?
Oh, we've been here since last night.
Holy shit.
So, and here is the crawl space in your bathroom. Did they put him in this crawl space by chance?
I have no idea. I know that the only reason I ever opened it was to put that Savage box in there. What is that stuff in there? Huh? The what?
The stuff, the biscuit they put on the bottom of houses.
Yeah. I mean, what if you put the dog down there and see if there's, I mean...
They did.
Oh, did they?
Dogs didn't alert.
Yeah, I don't know what to say on that.
Could he be under there?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, I don't think so is different than
No, I don't. No, sorry. No. Where I saw them dig was outside where I pointed you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of this stuff belong to Adrian? Your cats.
Hey, little bitty. Hey, little bit. Hey, baby girl. I'm sorry, baby girl.
There's one of your kitties.
I miss her.
How about that? So you can visit here at home.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Or we appreciate your help, no doubt. All right, bud. Well, we're going to sign off here for a minute, and can we reach back out if needed?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're good guys are going to be here, but
yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, he said he'll be here.
Yep. So we'll reconnect, okay, bud? If we need it.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
But you're still saying stay to either the right
or
of that mark that you gave us.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll take it.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
That was it. I wonder if there's going to be any more coming out. I do have more for you guys, though. More on the sex offender friends. This girl, PNW, she is like dedicated to this case. And I want to share what she put together because it makes things make more sense, right? So this is Samantha. Excuse me. Damn it. Hold on. I want to give you guys the link to her channel so you guys could share it. But she has put together, no, they have not found his body. No. There's 4 suspects. And she puts this together that this woman is really close to Brandy, Michael's mom. And she does a really good job of putting some of the pieces together. She's really dug deep. She's totally invested in this case. So I want to give credit where credit is due. This is Samantha. So take a listen to what she's put together as far as the Wondras and their acquaintances.
Monkey Vaughan's abduction to please call the Fruitland police at 208-642-6006 or email findmichael@fruitland.org. It only takes that one tip and you can remain anonymous, and there's even a $50,000, I think it's even over $50,000 reward if you can actually bring information to find Michael. And they're still suspects. I was so happy to hear that. So happy to hear that. I'm going to move over to chat right now and see what everybody's got to say. Hello, Shannon. Good to see you. I'll give it to help and relations. Get it here to appear. But I'm because of anything. I went back to jail because prior to it, guess who's in trouble again? It's not going to surprise you. It can't be Stacy Wondra because Stacy went to jail. It can't be Stacy Wondra because Stacy went to jail. Right? He went back to jail December 23rd, just a few days after the live that I did with Brandy and him. It was violations that put him in jail. It was not because of anything. I don't know. Maybe.
This was 2 days ago that she streamed this, okay? And she's extremely close to Brandy. I don't know if I was muted or not. I think I was a muted cooter. But her name's Samantha. She does a wonderful job putting this together. I hope that it makes more sense after watching.
But I only know that he was arrested a few days after that live, and that it was for violations against his parole violations or probation violations. But Brandon's in trouble. That's right. Brandon's in trouble.
Brandon's
got a warrant.
Brandon has a warrant for his arrest.
Brandon's got a warrant. Are you serious right now? Come on. Can't any of these guys like get it together? Oh, I fast forwarded this way too much. Hold on. There's Brandon. We got controlled substance, possession, drug paraphernalia, failure to appear, probation violation. You know what? All of this goes back to May 2024 when Brandon went to court to get his warrant dropped. Remember, because he goes from North or South Dakota back to Idaho, but he didn't want to come back to Idaho until he could get that warrant dropped. And so he set up arrangements to get that and those charges, dropped off, and makes arrangements to take care of his charges from 2022. Then over the summer, after getting that warrant dropped, thanks to his mommy, Tina, maybe his grandma, who knows, he gets pulled over 2 times. So the reason that he is in trouble, this warrant is going to put him in jail. He had agreed to do some work detail. Only 15 days. Only 15 days. That's all he had to do. In lieu of spending 30 days in jail. And that was all supposed to be completed by November 1st of 2024. And then on November 22nd, 2024, he's to be held.
This is Brandon.
Without bond. That's what the bench warrant says that was issued on 11/22/2024. Defendant to serve 30 days in custody as previously imposed. So, he's in trouble again. It hasn't even been 8 months. It says right there, 11/22/2024, down at the bottom, hold without bond. He's going to have to serve 30 days. Yeah, the tickets that he gets over the summertime, no insurance, drug paraphernalia, which is against his probation that he had set up after that court hearing that he went for that stuff. Or wait, back in May. So, I mean, he's back in Idaho and he's already screwing everything up. Another suspect in this case that can't follow the rules, who is a repeat offender, and especially when it comes to controlled substances and paraphernalia. And Brandon's not the only problem. His mom is also the problem. His grandma is also the problem. They are consistently bailing him out of trouble, bailing him out of jail, paying for his fines, coddling him, making excuses for him. It's BS. It's complete BS. Let me see what else this says. Yeah, Canyon County is where all this went down. So there's that. Brandon, you should be able to keep yourself out of trouble. Why can't you keep yourself out of trouble? Sarah Suspicious is here. Good to see you. Just Donis is here. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see. I got more comments here. Brandon's such a winner. Lana is here. Thank you so much, hun, for being here. Yeah, way to go, Brandon. Oh my gosh. No bond until he talks. That's the way it should be. But there's no bond, so he has to spend 30 days. Wish we could keep him for longer. All right. And help. And stop the lies.
I need to...
Exactly. You know, he's constantly saying that he's a great guy all the time. He tries to portray himself as this great guy. I mean, look what he says about himself on JLR.
About me and my freedom anymore. I need to figure out what's going on here and stop the lying and bring the truth to everything that I can and help.
And help. and stop the lies. He doesn't give a shit about his freedom anymore. Well, it doesn't sound like anything, but he does really believe, or actually, he acts like he does care about his freedom. He does want to continue the lies, and he doesn't want to help because he's not helping. So there's that. But I want to get back to Grandma and Mama coddling him because, see, people want to talk, Brandon. People want to send in information. Who are your friends? You're not going to know who gave me any information. It could have been one of your ex-girlfriends. It could have been your friend Alex or your friend Eric. It could have been your friend Donald.
Oh, wait for this.
Hell, it could have really been anyone.
Wait till she introduces you to their friends. It's coming.
Right? You think you got so many friends, but man, after I said I was going to do a live on Brandon, you should have seen my email get flooded with information. I'm only sharing what I was able to verify, but damn. That's all I got to say about that.
She does good work, guys.
This is some information sent to me. Let me pause right there because I'm going to have to read this from my phone. Oh, wait. That's not what I wanted to throw up. Y'all, I have to wait on that one. Hold on. Don't get excited,
Hold on,
Sammy.
guys. Hold on.
Hold on 1 second. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Gotcha. Let me pause it right here. These messages are from Bunny Fisherman. This is Grandma. Brandon's grandma. From back in 2023. Let me look at comments. He goes back to Idaho to clear up a warrant, gets a slap on the wrist, and now has another warrant for his arrest. Yep. I mean, they're just repeated offenders, right? Is he still on probation? Yeah, he's been on probation since he came back, cleared his warrant. Then he had to go set up probation after that court hearing. And then this summer gets pulled over with paraphernalia, which I don't know why he didn't get in trouble.
Right.
Having the paraphernalia.
Why is this dude not getting in trouble and getting pulled over and shit? What is going on?
Because that's a probation violation right there.
Right.
He should be spending time for probation violations if you ask
Right.
me.
Hey, Eddie.
Yeah,
Good
keep him behind bars,
afternoon.
like Ray says. I love this. Buckeye Mama, you're here. Thank you for being here. Brandon, you better talk. Stacy does. We all know how Stacy talks to try to get out of trouble or try to get out of jail. And since he's back in jail, we're pretty sure he's already talking, right? We know a few people that are talking, but I won't mention his name now. But people are definitely talking. Brandon even tells people that some people are talking. Opal's here. Good to see you. All right. Since I have so much information, you guys, I'm going to walk away from chat for a second. Thank you guys for being here. Into the Darkest Places. Thank you for being here. Brunhell, thank you for being here. I love seeing new faces and new things. So these are messages from Brandon's grandma. She's responding to this up here. I can't even read what it says. Hold on, let me get over here to my...
Okay, so what it says is Idaho police believe man connected to missing child is in North Dakota.
Police believe man connected missing child in North Dakota. So this was in 2023 when they knew he was in North Dakota, and Grandma decides to basically write in this. Okay, so she says, why are you persecuting that young man? What is your motive?
What's your end goal?
Sounds to me like you're a media party or a cold case. Let me see what we call it. An accuser of the brethren? That's what I would call you.
Brethren.
You have no facts. He's already talked with the authorities. He knows nothing about it. If he did even know the people next door, so why are you going on with this charade? You're like being an accuser of a brother you will be accountable for every idle word you speak. That goes for printing it and putting it on the news. And you know,
enablers.
It is kind of confusing the way she goes on because she doesn't add any periods or anything else. So let me move forward here. But she's protecting him, you know, like they do. They only want Brandon to get a slap on the hand, even though he's a suspect in a missing child's abduction.
Sick.
And you know, do you know but you have done it, will make it hard for him to have a job. I mean, that comes all over the internet, and you don't know nothing about that boy. I know that boy, and I know you. You are an accuser of the brother shame on you. You need to repent, because you will be accountable for every idle word you speak.
These people are sick.
Need to fear. You need, I think she meant to say, the fear of God on, and you'll pray for you. I am so sad that you are out there and that you see a talent that probably God gave you, or you're just working under the wickedness of the enemy and the Antichrist. Need to fear.
That would be your grandson.
And it goes on to say, yep, it's a long one, you guys. I'm sorry. The Antichrist spirit, but I think that you are in need to know that you need to have a relationship with the Lord. You need to read the Bible and find out what happens to people. I just got to stop right there. And I just got to say, what is it with these people in this case and them using God as an excuse and throwing God? I mean, like Sarah, I mean, Stacy does it. We know Sarah goes crazy talking about God and everything on her TikTok for like months afterwards. And then you got Stacy talking about how they were religious people and they only wanted to help. And now you have Brandon's grandma, you know, throwing out all of this. It's just crazy. Sorry. What happens to people that are talebearers and you don't even know what you're talking about? So to post something like that and it's lies is, to me, beyond the wildest dreams of anybody that is walking with the Lord. You are not test the spirit and see. You're going to either see if it's a man of God or evil, or the evil being, and you are being used by an evil being, and then in cohorts or something like that. I don't know what she's trying to say here. She gets a lot of stuff messed up. She doesn't use pronunciation, so it's kind of really hard. I'm trying my best. And see, you're going to either see if it's a man or God or evil being, and you are being used by an evil being, or else you're in cohorts with him knowingly or unknowingly. With it's a shame on you. I'd say shame on you. And then this person, ma'am, I saw your comments on this page and I am sharing this information. He has been publicly named person of interest in the abduction and possible murder of a 5-year-old innocent child. What does your Bible say about that? What does the Bible say about that? An eye for an eye? I know it says that.
Okay, let's take a little break and let's take a look at Miss Sarah Wondra's TikTok.
So this is April 13th, 2022. Me and my husband's anniversary, April 13th. Do you see what that is? That is snow. Snow freaking way. So this is April 13th, 2000.
What's with the grill, Robin?
So we all have standards of perfection that we expect people to live up to, whether we want to say that or not out loud. And God's standard of perfection is way higher than ours. But there's a huge difference between us humans and our standard of perfection and God and his standard.
What did Stacy say about the grill?
Please help this lady get her boys some justice for real. I've had to go through what they've had to go through when they were little, and it's not. It ruins you for the rest of your life. There's just things now that are just ruined for me that I wish I would have had some justice for. So please help them. I'm going to leave the link. Well, the link's in my bio.
This is Stacy's wife.
So if you watched hardly any of my videos, you would know that I don't really promote things money-wise very often. But this lady
The grill is under pan. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
This is April 13th, 2022. Me and my husband's anniversary.
Yeah, she's a hot mess.
You know, sometimes it's really hard to keep being vulnerable enough to let God use you. Because people don't understand how vulnerable you're really being with them. On my bio is a GoFundMe link. That link is for a mother that I've been driving around that really needs justice for her sons. They were heinously treated wrongly. One of them is autistic, and they really need justice. The only way they're going to get justice is if she can show up in court. She can't afford to get there. Her son cannot fly. When his autism, it's hard for him to wear a mask or anything like that. So I really need your help getting this mother her ticket to get over there, basically, which is me. I have to drive her there. But I can't afford the trip. She can't afford the trip.
Grifting for money. She is a weirdo, man. These people are just... Oof.
Hi, Stacy. Well, pal. Wait.
What's this?
You're a follower of Jesus Christ, and you don't care who knows it. Duet this video simply saying,
yeah, she's a freaking mess. All right, back to this video. Sorry.
But this is just one more time we see somebody, you know, and this isn't an article, this person's commenting, I believe. Yes.
Welcome, Love Louie. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I appreciate your support.
Mama B, hi, honey. Yeah, happening over and right.
Let's get to the friends. Here we go. Here we go.
So here you have Brandon Shirtlift right there at the top. It even got his like little GPS Kuna. It says Kuna, so we know this is Brandon. Brando does what he wants, so don't F with him. First warning. Brando does what he wants. See, this right here just shows you he don't care. He ain't gonna follow the rules. Brandon does what he wants.
Louis.
I'm so scared. Of course you do what you want. You cowardly piece of shit. It won't go without consequences. Tick tock, Brandon. Tick tock.
Thanks, Sherry.
I love this. I mean, you can tell that he's on drugs there anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Brando, shirt Z. F off, true crime. Thumbs up. Have a great one. You guys all see him with his thumbs up on JLR? What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Brando shirt Z, call me. I'm here. I'll hear you out. Even though I think you're guilty, convince me otherwise. Thanks for following, Brandon. Is this warning number 2? You are the one making your life difficult. All we want is the location of Michael's precious body. We won't go away.
Wait, look what
Listen
Brandon
up,
says.
Mommy.
Look what...
Listen up, Grandma. Brando's shirt Z says, then I'll have to make you go away. This true crime, and this is public. This was out in the public. These aren't private messages. This was like on this TikTok, okay, that I found. And I do watch all the time. But he's like right here in the comment section. What I want to know is, why would he want to get rid of somebody just talking about a missing child's case? I mean, right. You can get mad if somebody's throwing out your name, but are you going to threaten them like that? Then I'll have to make you go away? Then the true crime says, is that a threat? Bring it. You don't scare me. You're a pathetic piece of shit. And then Blue Shirt laughs.
Blue
I
Shirt.
was wondering if Blue Shirt was actually a different account.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was thinking.
And then we've got threat number 2. Threat number 2.
Right, Robin?
Let's see what's over here. What do you guys got to say about this? Brandon's not allowed around his own daughter. Slim Hauser says, thank you, Slim, for being here.
Oh, Slim, you're here too.
I wouldn't want him around my daughter. Amanda, thank you for being
Hell
here.
no.
Yeah, Brandon, where's Michael's body? Not know that. No, abducted. That's this is just what friggin' Lina or his grandma Brandon coddling, giving to look.
Okay, hang on. Here's another one.
So, B-Dog is his name back in the day. And this came off of Facebook. So why is Adrian saying he was set up if he was with you the whole day? He never once mentioned that to me before, B-Dog says. If anyone was set up, it was me. This so-called missing child has the same birthday as me. Did you know that? Mr. Hopefully effing know everything? God rocking holier than thou person? Oops, Grandma. He's saying holier than thou and mentioning God's name in vain.
Wait a minute. They have the same birthday? That is weird. I didn't realize that.
Oops. And then, so I take it you don't want help. Wait, I need to look up what that says. Because I'm hoping, hold on.
Hold on, guys.
Let me just go to my pictures here. So it says, take it you don't want. So I take it you don't want.
Brandon Sarasara.
I can't understand what that says. Adrian said, you are involved. He's talking. That's what it says. Yeah. Adrian is talking. Just a FYI.
This is 2 days ago.
Just a FYI. I said you did it. I say you did it. You ready to take one to the face, Mr. No Name? I will kill you. It may take time, but I will. Good night, dear. Keep talking with me. Faggot. I will not say that word on my channel. Faggot. And I will have your head on my table for dinner, or show your face in reach of my swing, and we can have a little tea party date. You down?
This guy's a piece of shit.
Wow. He's angry. He's really angry. Because I will rip your face off your skull.
Jesus.
You keep effing around with me? With my bare hands, too. And then we shall see who has a big DICK left, all right? Good day, sir, or bitch, ass, NIGGA. I will not say that word on my channel. NIGGA. F off. Deal. We cool? I'll still pay nothing back for you. Your time and efforts. Still wish to sign? PUSSY? I'm sorry. Can you write that all in coherent English? Is how this person responds. So you ain't ever killed anyone, yet you're threatening to kill someone? seems a little suspect. You're telling me, wow.
Thank you, Sophia. And welcome, Mr.
Brandon
Potato Head.
is threatening
Or Tomato
to
Head,
KILL
sorry.
someone over this to help Michael. Ron is like, party.
Okay, here we go.
16.
Here we go.
It's crazy.
Watch this, guys.
Okay. And let's not forget that Brandon is connected to 16 registered sex offenders. Are you serious right now? 16. Wow. Wow. 16. Let me just delete a few things here from my studio. I'm going to take a moment now. And Brandon, if you're here,
hold on. I want to show you guys that video.
You can come up on panel. I'll throw it out.
Okay, here we go.
This guy's a real piece of work. The amount of stupid
We're going to start
is amazing.
right here.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
All right, we're going to start right here. This is where it starts putting it together.
So, back to the story that I'm trying to show you guys here. So we have this information that Brandy's bringing forward to us about this court hearing on the 24th. And you have Brandon going to a car show on the 21st and 22nd. The car show isn't a big deal to me. What is a big deal to me is that he leaves to go to Idaho, excuse me. He leaves to go to this car show, but Brandon leaves to go to this car show that's in Sun Valley, which is 155 miles away from Boise and a 2-hour and 40-minute drive. Okay, from Boise straight to...
Okay, so what she's saying is he's telling the story that he went from Boise, which is the blue mark, to the yellow mark, Sun Valley. And he said that he went there to go to a car show. Well, it comes out that he really went from Boise down to Twin Falls. So she's going to explain it, Ministry. You just have to listen. I'm just going to try to walk you guys through it.
Sun Valley. But Brandon doesn't go straight to Sun Valley. He does not go straight to Sun Valley. So this blue dot is Boise down here at the bottom. The sun, the yellow dot to the right is Sun Valley. Brandon makes a stop in Twin Falls, where the red dot is. So this handful of guys get into a vehicle and drive 128 miles, 1 hour and 55 minutes to another in a completely different direction to go get drugs. That to me is why Brandon's timing to go to this car show is strange and unusual to me. Then they drive to Sun Valley, which is 83 miles and 1 hour and 40 minutes away. And I'll show you guys here on maps that I did. This is Boise to Twin Falls, 1 hour, 55 minutes, 128 miles to go get drugs on the 21st and 22nd. 2 days before Adrian could have possibly been, and like it was the 24th or after the 24th, after that court hearing, did he come? So like a few days later, like, so Brandon drives all the way down to Twin Falls. Did he use this car show as kind of like a little cover up in case there was any questions or anything? That's kind of where my mind's going here. And I know you guys aren't used to seeing me speculate, but there was just something about this. Boise to Sun Valley, like I said, 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's 155 miles. Could have gone straight there, but they didn't. And I guess where I'm going with this is, did the drugs that Brandon pick up, were they for Adrian? Was that going to be like a possible payment? I am hugely speculating here, but tell me it doesn't make sense. Tell me it doesn't make sense. Twin Falls to Sun Valley, 1 hour, 41 minutes, 83 miles. They have gone completely out of their way when they're just supposed to be going to a car show in Sun Valley. And like I said, Brandon, you aren't going to know where I got my information from. I'm not going to tell you who told me all of this information, but I know. So, a little sus to me. Just saying. It is interesting. Can't really say. I can't really say. Could have been methamphetamines, could have been really anything, but we do know that meth is a thing with the 4 suspects. So if I wanted to speculate even more, I would say maybe meth. Yep. TikTok, Brandon, TikTok. Yeah, what is he doing? What was he doing? I just is it like it was like kind of like an alibi maybe, just to explain where he was going? Yeah, just right before Adrian may be coming into town. I don't know. I'm kind of connecting the dots there, just because of his timing. And I also want Brandon to know, I know exactly what you were doing on the 21st and 22nd. That is the main reason why I wanted to show that information, because we are digging that deep. I'm finding out a lot about your days prior and after Michael's abduction. But we need you to come up here on panel to tell us what went on the day that Michael disappeared. Because we know you have those answers. We know you have those answers. And then answer me this. Why are you connected to so many registered sex offenders?
Here we go,
Can
guys.
you tell me that?
Here we go.
Like, this one's really creepy. I mean, and out of all of these registered sex offenders that you are connected to, 6 of them are directly tied to you and Adrian.
There was even a woman in there, guys.
It's just weird. It's just weird.
Watch.
Are directly you are. I mean, and out of all of these registered,
we have Jason Daniel Makerchar in Emmett, Idaho.
Sex offenders that you are connected to.
Wait, God, she goes so fast.
Of all of these registered sex offenders that you are connected to.
Jason Paul Massengill. Massengill? The fuck? What's up, Ganj? Emmett, Idaho. Caesar Anthony Garuto. Nampa, Idaho.
6.
Carson Cody Starkey. This is Carson.
6 of them.
Fruitland, Idaho.
Sex offenders that you are connected to.
There's Carson. Yeah, she'll explain it. Just have your patience.
6 of them.
Robert Eugene Starkey, New Plymouth, Idaho. Thomas Leroy Saxton, Fruitland, Idaho.
Are direct.
Ricky Sorensen, Caldwell, Idaho. Leandrew Stevens, Boise, Idaho. Oh, it's important to go through each and every one of these.
6 of them are directly
Matthew Derek Lebo, Emmett, Idaho. John Stewart Williams, Boise, Idaho.
Correct.
Donald Jean Jameson, Boise, Idaho. Shannon Lee Hyde, Nampa, Idaho. Lewd conduct with a minor under 16, Shannon. Trevor Lee Miller, Caldwell, Idaho. Lewd condition with a minor under 13. Jacob Scott Waits, Garden Valley, Idaho. Lewd conduct with a child under 16. Sam Robison, Boise, Idaho. Lewd conduct with a minor under 16. Gary Butts, Boise, Idaho. Enticing a child over the internet.
Hi to you and Adrian. It's just weird. It's just weird. Okay. So, let me see here. Some really big stuff to show you, but I've got to start connecting the dots quite early about a few of these people that I'm going to start talking about, okay? Who knows? That's for sure. I believe a predator. Promise you. Those 6, maybe, but it just goes by really fast. There he was. This is Starkey's brother.
See this?
Really fast. There he was. This is Starkey's brother. There's Starkey. And somewhere in here is Dorothy. So they're there. Those are the neighbors of the Wondras.
Neighbors.
But I'm going to start connecting the dots with some people. And since we're already going over a timeline of what he was doing on the 21st and 22nd, let's talk about what Brandon was doing within 48 hours of Michael's abduction. After his abduction, I should say. So, let me just throw this up. I'm going to introduce you to Alex Goldston.
Alex Goldston.
Pretty good friend of Brandon's. We know that every time Brandon hold on one second. Let me throw this up. Every time Brandon changes his social media outlet anywhere, changes his profile or whatever,
this guy follows.
Alex is immediately added to his social media.
Okay, so Brandon, one of the suspects, whenever he makes a new social media account, this Alex Goldston is immediately added to it.
We know that about Alex. They met around the time that Brandon started his landscape business in 2017. Brandon's landscape business was Bam Bam Rocks. Pretty sure
Bam Bam Rocks was Brandon's business name.
That didn't really go nowhere. This is Brandon's Bam Bam Rocks. We'll talk about that in a second too. Alex has been in the landscaping and concrete business. His business is Gold Standard Custom Concrete. Alex has a criminal history. This is his history. Sorry, this isn't the Bam Bam landscape. Sorry. He has a criminal history, 43 cases. Says it right here, right up above, underneath these X's, underneath the blue. 43 cases,
Jesus.
3 protection orders. And I know one of those protection orders was issued during a criminal case, or maybe right after a criminal case.
He's a
that he was
bad
involved
guy.
in.
Bad man.
So we'll be talking more about Alex Goldston shortly. This is another friend of Brandon's. His name is Eric Kisser. Him and Brandon were first registered to the Bam Bam Rocks at Eric's residence. So they must have been pretty good friends. Brandon was comfortable enough with putting his business address at Eric's house. Then it looks like Eric moved on to Hidden Valley Landscape sometime after 2017. And Eric's been in trouble, of course, with the law. Theft, fraud, trespassing. Yeah. I don't think that any of these suspects have any friends that don't have criminal histories, if you ask me. Yaya's here. She's on vacation. She is taking a cruise. I'm so freaking happy and jelly for you, girl. Here, nice to see you. Brandy, I'm done cooking dinner. Come up and chat. If you're too scared to talk with me, you can speak with Samantha one-on-one if you're scared to talk to me, or is it the truth? I am glad to talk to you, Brandon. The link is pinned to the top. If any of my mods want to grab that and share it again, I would appreciate it. But we got a mama here that wants to talk to you, Brandon. Eric, like I said, moves on to Hidden Valley Landscape sometime after 2017 and has a criminal history. So they've all been friends pretty much around the time of like 2017, give or take a year or so, maybe with Alex. I could not find anything prior to 2017, but that doesn't mean that they haven't been friends for a long time.
Bunch of shit
So
bags.
within 48 hours of Michael's disappearance. Oh, this is the Bam Bam stuff right here. The Bam Bam Rocks Productions. This is Brandon Shurtleff is the owner. And then this address right here on Bunker Lane is Eric's address. So, yeah, they must have been really good friends because he uses his friend's address for his business address, or to register his business, I should say. Within 48 hours of Michael's abduction, Brandon's hanging out with these landscapers at their house near Meridian, Idaho for hours until it got really late at night. What was he doing? What the hell was he doing? For whatever reason, this gave me a huge red flag. Huge. I don't know. It's just suspicious to me that he's hanging out with his landscaping friends. He's a landscaper, you know, when he's in North Dakota hanging out with his dad, he's working for his dad's business also, and they do digging and stuff. But it's just really suspicious here. So, Brandon, if you're listening, we're digging deep. We're finding out more and more about where you were and what you were doing in days prior and days after Michael's abduction. And the more I dig, the more I want to keep going. Just keep that in mind.
Keep going, girl.
So come up and talk. We'd love to see you here. Yeah. Garbage. I'm just looking through the comments section real quick. Like I said, you guys, we got more people. I'm letting my mods do what they're here for. And I appreciate them all so much. They do an amazing job. Thank you guys so much for being here. And then, let me see. We're going to save that for a little bit later. Now, we're going to get into the bigger goodies. The bigger goodies. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We already had that. Let me see. Why doesn't Brandon still want to be the good guy?
Not me and my freedom anymore. I need to figure out what's going on here and stop the lying and bring the truth to everything that I can and help.
Bring the truth to everything you can and help then. Stop telling us that you don't care about your freedom when you do, Brandon. Or you would tell us all what happened on July 27th, 2021. What happened to Michael? You have answers. So, after the live on all of those RSOs that I did before Brandon, or I'm so sorry, Brandy. I do with the bees. I've done it before, and I'm so sorry. When Brandy and Stacy got up on stage, I had done 2-hour live connecting RSOs to all these suspects. And I got a little bit of a tip in an email to look into a certain person. So I did. And it took me down a rabbit hole. That's where I ended up. And that's how I found out this information. Thank you so much, James. We are all praying for Brandy every single day. We love her. We won't ever stop. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much. I appreciate you into the darkness, or into the darkest places. I love that. All right, so let me find this, and then I'm going to throw this one up. Let me see.
Thanks for having patience, guys.
Last year, how many drunk drivers there were out and about. Like, whoa, way too many. It was dangerous out there. Dangerous. Okay, so I already talked to you guys about Alex Goldston. He's the landscaper, okay? Let me see. I want to make sure I went over everything. Okay.
Hey, Flo.
Just going through my notes, guys. There's a lot here. So I don't want anybody getting confused, so I'm going to try to explain this the very best way that I can. I hope everybody understands it. This is going to be a little bit more in depth, so please pay attention. And also, Brandy, I want to give you a little bit of a trigger warning that we will be talking about a duffel bag. I just want to let you know that because you're here in chat in case you want to take a little bit of a break. You know you're more than welcome to stay. So please give Brandy some support during this, okay? If she does decide to stay. And let us know if you do decide to take a break.
She's doing a great job, Laura.
I would just appreciate that so that I know if you're here, because I always use my words more kindly, but I just want to make sure.
She's very respectful.
Okay. Alex Goldston, okay?
Here we
Friend
go.
of Brandon's. We already know that. Oh, didn't mean to do that. And we know that he is always following Brandon. He's always a friend of Brandon, whether it's his Facebook or his TikTok. Here, he's Alex Goldston 200. Gold the Standard. Brandon's TikTok account is what this one is. And then here, Brandon Shirtliff. Again, his Brando Johnny Shirtcliffs. Alex Goldston is his friend. Like I've said before, like every time anything's ever changed, he is one of the very first. Brandy says, I understand, Callie. Tell me when to come back. All right, Brandy. Thank you. Whenever he's getting new accounts, Alex is always like the first person to be on his new accounts. Around the first persons anyway. So we know he's connected to Brandon. Kevin and Donna Whitehead.
What names are these?
Are connected to Alex because Donna Whitehead is Alex's mom. And this is her profile. And then under relationships, she has Alex Goldston there as her son. I'm connecting dots here, people, so please keep up.
I love her.
And then 1716 Washington Avenue, Caldwell, Idaho. Kevin and Donna. Donna is Alex's mom. Again, the owner of this address. Donna Marie Whitehead at 1716 Washington Avenue, Caldwell, Idaho. These are all the people that live at this house. Alex Goldston, 1716 Washington Avenue, Caldwell, Idaho. And this is a new name, Donald R. Schultz, 1716 Washington Avenue, Caldwell, Idaho. Donald Schultz is another registered sex offender.
Oh my God. And they're all coming back to the same address. Oh my freaking God.
Everybody following me? We all got this? So we have Donald, Alex, and Alex's mom, Donna, and her husband, Kevin, all living in the same house in Caldwell. Okay? And Alex's profile picture shows that he has kids with him in his car. So I immediately am thinking, like, why is this RSO around kids at this house? Maybe Alex doesn't have custody of kids. I don't know.
Ugh.
I can't say whether there were kids in the house or not, but I can say that all of these people lived together in Caldwell. Okay? And then you have Donald, the registered sex offender's girlfriend, Heather Kennedy, who also lives in Caldwell, Idaho, but I could not connect her to living at that house. But on her Facebook.
You guys, are we still live? I just tripped over my damn headphone cord, and I don't know if something came unplugged. I hope not.
Heather has a baby girl. They all live in Caldwell, Idaho. And then Donna moves down to Texas. And Heather and Donald move down to Texas. Meanwhile, the father of Heather's baby girl can't get a hold of Heather. Doesn't know where she's at. Heather has blocked his phone number. And he's looking for his child. Okay? Mods, can you guys just put up like some warning signs, please? Because things are going to get kind of ugly here as I move forward. I'd appreciate it. This is again Heather Kennedy. And now let's talk about Heather Kennedy and Donald Schultz for a moment. This registered sex offender who lived in Caldwell with Alex, Brandon's friend, close friend, who is also connected to Brandon. They all lived together in the same house with Alex's mom and Alex's mom's husband. Don't know if Heather was. Texas mom and boyfriend accused of stuffing a baby in a tool bag and disposing of the body. CB Park. Keep that in mind. Update for adults. Child were living in a trailer with baby, later found deceased at Lake Fort Phantom Hill. And this was written September 19th of 2024. So this was just a few months ago, okay, when this ad and this article came out. Thank you, Yaya, for the trigger warning. I thought I pushed play. Hold on. Here we go. Abilene, Texas. 4 adults and a child were all residents of a trailer home where a baby was living in Abilene before she was found dead at Lake Fort Phantom Hill. 2 of those adults, the baby's mother, Heather Kennedy, and her boyfriend, Donald Schultz, have been charged with tampering with human corpse in connection to the death of the 6-month-old baby named Peyton. This is so sad. Okay. I have to put these in here just so it tells me like where to stop. Okay, a search warrant filed during the investigation reveals baby Peyton was living in a trailer home on Texas Avenue. You guys remember Texas Avenue, okay? Texas Avenue with Kenny Schultz, 2 other adults related to Schultz. Oh, it says right there related to Schultz. Okay, 2 other adults related to Schultz. Never caught that. I actually had to piece that together going down a rabbit hole. So thank God I just realized it says Schultz, 2 other adults related to Schultz, and a 7-year-old child in the days leading up to her death. Sorry, we got long pauses here. Baby Peyton's remains were found by a fisherman stuffed inside a tool bag on the shores of Lake Fort Phantom Hill the night of August 31st. An anonymous tip saying Kennedy has a baby and had not been seen in some time led investigators to question her. The search warrant states that during this interview, Kennedy spoke of baby Peyton in past tense and described her as a difficult child who would cry for no reason. Kennedy claimed she left baby Peyton with her biological father in another state in May, and that baby Peyton was never in Texas. See, but this is not true because the father couldn't get a hold of her. She had blocked him. He lived in Idaho. She took off, and he didn't know where she went, so he got a hold of law enforcement. Like, I can't find my kid. I don't know where this mom's taking my child. Baby Peyton's biological father told detectives he did not have the baby and had been trying to get in contact with Kennedy, but she had blocked his number, according to the documents. The documents state detectives then interviewed the other occupants of the trailer home in Abilene and learned from the juvenile that Kennedy and Schultz did have a baby with them. This juvenile also advised that Kennedy was neglectful towards baby Peyton. This poor precious little baby girl, 6 months old. This is so sad. I'm so sorry if this triggers anybody. I'm just so sorry. An adult female who was living at the home said that when she was driving Schultz around one day, she told her baby Peyton had died during the night, according to the documents, which state this adult female claimed baby Peyton was stored in the trailer home for 2 days before the couple decided to move her body. The documents state an adult male living at the home said he was a truck driver and was away for most of the time. Schultz and Kennedy were there, but that he did see they had a baby with them. He also reported that the adult female contacted him to tell him baby Peyton was dead and that the couple didn't know what they were going to do with the baby.
Yes, keep in mind that these are all Brandon's friends. Brandon Shirtliff.
You would call an ambulance or you would call law enforcement and say my baby died if it wasn't something nefarious, right? Once baby Peyton's remains were found at the lake, the documents state the adult male claimed he was given a false story to tell about the baby being in another state. Finally, the documents state investigators interviewed Schultz, who told them that he was not certain if Kennedy had intentionally caused Peyton's death. And another question here, why is Donald Schultz around this baby anyway?
Exactly.
He's an RSO. He shouldn't be anywhere around this kid. Baby, sorry. It just shouldn't even be around this baby, okay?
Ugh.
Schultz told detectives baby Peyton's remains were stored in a cooler for several days before they decided to dispose of her at a lake. According to the documents, which states Schultz claimed he was afraid to call police because he was a registered sex offender and feared the repercussions. Yeah, because he hasn't been or wasn't reporting himself, registering. Kennedy remains held in jail on a $350,000 bond, and Schultz, who is also charged with failure to comply with SOR, so registry of being an SO, is being held in jail on bonds totaling more than $500,000. Okay, so we got a whole new set of monsters. Okay, just a whole new set of monsters, and now a baby girl is dead. BigCountryHomepage.com is choosing not to identify the two other adults who were living in the trailer on Texas Avenue because as of September 19th, they have not been charged with any crimes in connection to baby Peyton's death. Well, I'm about to show you guys who was there. So this is 6101 Texas Avenue. Okay, this is where that dot is, where the trailer was, where this poor baby girl was kept in a cooler and then later put into a tool bag and thrown in a lake. Thrown in a lake.
Does this remind you guys of Harmony Montgomery?
Donna Marie Whitehead, 6101 Texas Avenue, trailer 207, Abilene, Texas. So here is Alex's mom, the landscaper that Brandon knows and hangs out with and has been for many, many, many years. We know of at least 8 years, is down there living in a trailer with who I think to be her son. I think Donald may actually be her son, but I'll explain that shortly. And she's living in that trailer. Also, I want to tell you guys, around this time, whatever happened here, Donna's husband, yeah, he filed for divorce. Peace out. Well, I don't know if he filed, but I know they divorced, but I'm pretty sure it was him filing. And then, yeah, Donna Marie Whitehead, I redacted her telephone numbers, but 601 or 6101 Texas Avenue,
Freaking
Abilene,
Whiteheads.
Texas. And you guys remember Stacy and Sarah took a trip down to Texas. Did they go to Abilene? I don't know. I'm just wondering. I'm asking you guys. Did they go to Abilene? Does anybody know if they went to Abilene?
Remember Sarah was in Texas?
So we know that Heather is with this RSO, Donald Schultz, and she's engaged to this Rapide Fiera. Well, Donald can't have any social media because he's an RSO, and this is his fake account that she's referring to here when she says she got engaged. This is in June 1st of 2024. You just got done hearing in that article that they went down to Texas, like I believe it was May. So then you have, this is Rapide Fiera's account. You have some likes and hearts and everything when he posted up this car. And one of those people is Donna Whitehead. So they're friends on Facebook, and I actually think that he might be her son. Because here's Matthew.
Lord have mercy.
What is it? Tabelef?
Look at
in his relationship.
Look at it and look at his thing. Look at, I'm a gamer through and through. I also love music and movies.
And in his relationships and family members, he puts down that Rapide Fiera is his brother and that Donna Whitehead is his mother. So if Rapide is his brother, wouldn't that make Donna Donald's mother too? You guys following me here? I'll get to my point. It really is as simple as...
And it says Rapid Fire, like that's his name.
I'll get to it. Hold on one second. So we've got Diana Whitehead. I've already showed you her profile. She has Alex Goldston as her son. So now we're wondering if Alex and Donald are also related to each other, along with Matthew. Okay? But on August 6th, 2021, Rapide Fiera changes his profile picture with a monkey frame. With Michael Vaughan's frame. Why did he do that? He's a registered, he's an RSO. And a couple of days before that, Donna did the same thing. And there weren't really any named suspects at this time, right? So even though they're friends with Brandon in Idaho, they're throwing up monkey. You just got to kind of ask yourself, was there some kind of conversation that Brandon had with them, talking about Michael?
So
and that he was missing. Why do they have?
They're in Texas, and they're sharing Michael's thing from Idaho. And they're connected to Brandon. These are friends of Brandon. This is deep.
Profile frame. That's what I want to know. Why do they have his frame? Is that not crazy? It's weird to me. And I'll pause all of this. Sorry, it just kept going. But yeah, and it's on August 6th and August 4th. So this is barely a week after Michael comes up missing. You have them changing their profile picture. Now, we have all heard the talk about Michael and some kind of duffel bag, right? Hold on one second.
I haven't heard that personally. I don't know what that's about because I've never heard that. It makes me sick.
Donald was arrested at that address in Texas that was registered to Donna's. We know she lived there. Why did Donald think to place this precious baby girl in a tool bag and throw it in a lake? Now, I'm just going to speculate a little bit more here because it's just something is just triggering me here. Like, was that done with Michael? Was he thrown in a lake? So Donald just kind of like copied what maybe something he knew of? Because we have Stacy talking about a lake, a reservoir, and then here's this. Let me throw this up here too.
That's right.
Because it's just crazy.
Yes. Wait. Remember Stacy was talking about a lake in that interview? He did? I think it was with the news lady, wasn't it? Or was it with her, with Samantha?
Stacy talking about a lake, a reservoir, and then here's this. Let me throw this up here too. Because it's just crazy. Let me see. This is where it's at. Hold on. This is Lake Lowell. This was from one of my TikToks that I did. Why were the 4 suspects in Michael Vaughan's abduction at Lake Lowell outside of Nampa, Idaho on July 29th and 30th, 2021? That's just 2-3 days after Michael comes up missing. All 4 suspects are there. Stacy Wondra, Sarah Wondra, Brandon Shirtliff, Adrian Lucian. That is crazy. I really do hate sometimes to speculate like this, but we've all heard about this duffel bag. It's already been talked about before that they put him in a lake. You know, maybe they buried him. Maybe they put him in the Snake River. Maybe this, maybe that. So I'm not doing much more than anybody else has ever done. But at the same time, the fact that Brandon is connected to a man and a woman that have now murdered a precious 6-month-old baby girl and put her in a tool bag and then put her in a lake for a fisherman to find. The only hope that I can actually have right now is that if Michael is in a lake somewhere, that a fisherman finds him too. Because this shit is crazy to me. I mean, how many registered RSOs could you be connected to? I mean, it just goes on and on and on. The more you go down this rabbit hole, and now we're finding people that have murdered a 6-year-old little baby girl. What in the hell? Who in the F are these people hanging out with? This is crazy shit.
Birds of a feather.
Just suspicious. It's all of it is just crazy to even think of, right? It's just the most disturbing thing that I have found as far as RSOs connected to Brandon. What the hell is going on here? You know, Brandon thinks he is the shit. You know that he does. He says Brandon does what he wants. Why is he talking in third person? Like, why is he threatening to unalive people because they're talking about Michael's case? And they're only talking about Michael's case as J.D. Huff himself has talked about Michael's case and said that Brandon was a suspect in Michael's abduction. But he wants to unalive.
He wants to unalive someone for talking about what's been put out in the media. Does that sound familiar? Oh, I'm telling you, you guys need to go sub. She only has 2,000 subs. You guys need to go subscribe. Let me give you her link. You guys hop over there, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell her Jay is for Justice sent you, and we think she's doing awesome for Michael. This is a lot of work, a lot of research.
Live them because they're trying to find Michael. Make that make sense. And Brandon is telling people that he argued with Adrian the night before Michael was abducted. What's that about? Was it about those drugs that he picked up down in Twin Falls? Was it about who the better scammer was? Was it about, them discussing abducting a child the next day? What are they fighting and arguing about the next day? Why are all 4 suspects headed down to a lake on the 29th and the 30th of July? And then from there, there's a trip to Portland. And when there's a trip to Portland, you've got Adrian talking about how people are trying to unalive him by carbon monoxide. Kelly, yes. Why is Stacy protecting Brandon? You know, Stacy goes to jail and he gets back out. And when he's out, Brandon's in North Dakota. Well, then his mama pays for his warrant so he can come back to Idaho, clear his name, because mama and grandma, they just think that he's just some precious little boy. We just got to help him out, right? No, not right. And now he's already in trouble and got warrant for his arrest. So what do you guys think about that, mama? Okay. But when it gets back to Idaho, after Stacy's been throwing Brandon under the bus, after Brandon flat said that Stacy could have done something to Michael, okay? When he returns to Idaho, we know they were in communication with each other in Idaho. And then all of a sudden, Stacy's protecting Brandon and Sarah. And they all want to throw Adrian under the bus. And it's really making me wonder whether or not Adrian really was set up. Because now Brandon is saying that he was set up. How was Brandon set up? Brandon, if you're here, come up on panel and tell me how the hell you were set up. Because you're talking about being set up now. You've never said that before. Why are you sending that in messages that you've been set up? That doesn't even make sense. I just can't make things make sense. And the harder, the more you deep dive into this, the more you deep dive into the people that these 4 people knew, it just gets crazy. And then you have Brandy coming up on panel talking to Stacy. And Stacy talks about Sarah and Adrian creating an app for prostitution, for robbery, to be like all kinds of scandalous. But it's an app, and it's just to rob people. So was Adrian really into human trafficking? I don't know. I'm getting confused here. Because Brandon's got a lot of connections here, too. The way he's always traveling around and going places and everything else. And if Adrian, let's just say for just 1 minute, I know you guys think that Adrian's like key here, but what if Brandon is also key here? Did Adrian and Brandon work together to do something here because Brandon had ties in Idaho and wanted to maybe connect Adrian to that? Or was it just drugs for Adrian? And maybe Brandon brought him in on something else. And that's where this human trafficking comes in, and that not some law enforcement told Stacy Wondra that Adrian, was a human trafficker, because nobody from Fruitland's going to tell Stacy that and give out that kind of privileged information anyway. Yeah, and then you do have, Caesar Garudo that was around. He was also very sick, disgusting, RSO, goes to jail, gets out, isn't out for months, and then he goes right back in too. None of these people can stay out of jail. I want to take just a minute here, because I haven't done it in a minute, because I got really, really, really worked up. But let's throw up Brandy and talk about Michael for a second. And he came up, he was abducted July 27th, 2021 at approximately 6:40 to 7:10. That's an approximate time. If you know anything about any of these suspects, Sarah Wondra, Stacy Wondra, Adrian, Lucy, and Brandon Shirtliff, please come forward. Please. We need some tips. And JD Huff is saying people out there know things. So we know there's people out there that know things. Y'all need to come forward. You could get up, with a big reward. You could save this mama some heartache. She's already been through enough, and she needs peace. The whole Vaughan family needs peace. His brother, his sisters need peace. Everyone there is suffering right now because Brandy is also sick. So sick. She needs a liver transplant.
My name is Brandy Neal, and I am Michael Joseph Vaughan's mama. That smile was one of our most favorite camping trips. He got to see his first beaver dam. And he got to catch so many frogs that day. His beautiful blue eyes. He was so happy that day because I promised we would go get ice cream cones. He laughed so hard because his baby sister got to have her first ice cream cone, and it was everywhere. Our family is broken without him. We miss his laughs, his smiles. We miss his hugs. We need him home. I am asking for everyone's help. Please, please, if you know anything at all, if you know something, please, I am begging. This is my baby. This is my son. Please, I need your help to bring him home.
Oh. Sorry. I took down the wrong thing.
Poor Brandy.
That is Brandy, Monkey's mama. She's asking for your help. Please help the Vaughan family and call that tip line phone number at 208-642-6006 or email findmichael@fruitland.org, please. And if you're here, Brandon, come up on panel. Tell us what happened. Talk to us. Like I said, if I'm getting anything wrong, by all means, come up on panel and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Straighten it out. Tell the truth. Help a little bit. Isn't that what you said you would do?
Me and my freedom anymore. I need to figure out what's going on here and stop the lying and bring the truth to everything that I can and help.
Do it, Brandon. Help.
You've done none of those things. That's you on JLR pretending to be the nice guy in the hot tub while he's drinking beer. You know, you even address the family and you tell JLR, well, I wish that, because he asked you, what would you say to them? And you're just like, I'd tell them, keep up the hope or keep up the whatever. You know what? They are praying for themselves and their son. They are trying to keep the hope and the faith alive every single day. You could help and you need to help. And Brandy has said that she would get up on panel. She'd also said, you can come up here and just talk to me. I'm a nice lady. If I can be nice to Stacy Wondra, I can be nice to you. I'm just saying. I don't think you're going to get up here and act like Stacy. So you can grab the link and come up. Just saying. 208-642-6006 or find Michael at fruitland.org if you have any kind of tip. Please, please. You can remain anonymous. You can help this family. Lord knows, people are giving tips. And said tips are coming in all the time. Someone knows something and we beg for them to come forward. Any little piece of information helps better than you think. Rather you think it matters or not, let Ellie determine that. Any tips as little as it gets can help break this case.
Absolutely.
Brandy's telling somebody thank you in here. I'm going through some comments now.
Okay.
We got so much.
Listen.
Monkey love.
She has more to go through too.
Everything that I can and help.
The only thing that it seems to me like is the only damn thing you do care about is your freedom. And if that's not true, then grab a link. Come on up.
I say go support her. Missing PNW Crimes Revisited. Her link is pinned at the top. Thank you guys for tuning in. I want to leave you guys with one more video about Michael. If you are tuning in late, this will kind of give you a little recap and you can go back and listen to Miss Samantha put some dots together. Very disturbing. All these people have red dots over their heads. It's sick.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. That fuck 'em up. I'ma do my stuff.
Michael was last seen near his residence on Southwest 9th Street in Fruitland at approximately 6:30 p.m. on July 27th, 2021. Endangered child alert went out at 8:20 p.m. with 4 different alerts via email, phone call, text messages being issued to area residents until 11:20 that night.
The sunset is around 9:15 in western Idaho at that time of the year.
Stacy claims he, Brandon, and Sarah left their house and headed to Kuna to tow Brandon's car around 5:30 to 6 p.m.
Yeah, so when did you guys go over there to get your car?
I think it was around like
to sunset is around 9:15 in western Idaho at that time of the year.
All just out, everybody walking around and looking and flashlights.
Fruitland police believe Monkey went missing between 6:40
and 7 p.m. that night. Not even home at the night of the disappearance. I know that at that nighttime, Sarah, Brandon, and I had left to CUNA to go recover his tow's vehicle. We noticed there was an excessive amount of people out in the community walking around the neighborhood. We had stopped and asked what was going on, and they said that a boy had been abducted or been taken.
When we were pulling into the subdivision, Sarah was driving the pickup, and she stopped and talked to the neighbor that was coming down the road the opposite way. And she stopped right there in the middle of the road, and they both opened their doors and they started talking to each other right there.
All right, so where was Stacy during all of this?
He was back at the house.
You said you were working?
Yeah, so I did a taxi ride from Ontario to Boise. I know that I was gone a good portion of the day from like 1 p.m. in the afternoon to like about 4.
You're coming back. That's when you noticed everyone searching for Michael?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I remember going to the gas station. We were probably at the gas station filling up like right at 7.
We got back, I think about 9 or 10 o'clock at night.
Go out there looking for Michael, or you were seeing police?
I was just seeing police cars cruising around, and I was seeing a lot of like the neighbors going out in their cars cruising around. And
home, Brandon and Sarah decided they were going to go look for the boy, and I was in the process of getting the vehicle detached from the truck.
What are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? I know, Jen, it's awful. Here is a link to my playlist on YouTube. I've been covering this for some time, not as extensively. Whoops. Not as extensively as Samantha has. I thought that was my playlist. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I guess it starts with... That's weird. Let's see. No, I haven't looked at anybody's TikToks. But at any rate, okay, I'm stepping away from chat so I can go over this with you and focus. So if anybody wants to get my attention, you can hit me with a Roberta, a.k.a. Super Chat or Super Sticker, and Bertolino will notify me that you're trying. What is going on? Hold on. Hold on, guys. I got two things playing at once. We got 3-4 Jennifers. In western Idaho at that time of the year, Tyler reports he was changing his sister's diaper, which he reports was a particularly messy diaper, therefore taking longer to change than normal, and ordered pizza. It was during those 5 to 10 minutes that Michael went missing. So we have here, and this is one thing that I'm glad that we kind of confirmed, because I never really understood the circumstances around like who was the last to see him, who, who reported that he was wearing what he was wearing. Okay. I don't understand. I didn't really understand what. Okay, God, my mic sounds so good and rich there. I got to work on my mic. Anyways, I just shared the link. I've got a bunch of videos on this if you want to catch up on this case, if you're new to it and want to fill in the blanks from the beginning. We've got press conferences with Michael's parents, and Brandy did several interviews on the interview room with Chris McDonough. Chris McDonough was the one that you heard in the not the interrogation, but the questioning of Stacy, where he's walking about the house and Stacy's giving him direction. That was Chris McDonough from the interview room. And Bertolino, I know. That video is from 2 years ago, July 30th of 2022. So this was right around a year that Michael had been missing. So thank you guys for joining today. If you're not subscribed to my other channel, please do go over there, hit the subscribe to Samantha for sure. Follow her for updates on Michael's case. God bless you, Brandy. If you ever hear this, we can only hope and pray that you get answers about Michael. And guys, hug your kids and grandkids a little tighter today. Thank you, moderators, for being here. Thank you, Cooters and Clickers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's run our credits, Myron. Bye, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further?
Bring it all in.
And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click. It's real easy, man.